Oh, I was supposed to follow the insane person. Ugh, another earthquake. Damn it. It's okay, it's over. You handle it very well. Here, can you stand? Well, the floor just mended itself, so that means the whole school's looking different again. It's mending itself. Changing its layout. Hey! The door doesn't seem like it even has a lock, yet it's not budging in the slightest bit. Its entire surface is littered with protective paper charms. Yep. What the hell? Why is all the protective seals? Is something inside? Look, you really shouldn't hold it for this long. It's bad for the bladder. Why don't you just go in the corner? How about outside? Then, in the woods along the walkway. That should be fine, right? Yep. Okay. That is all I needed to do. Mission accomplished. I just needed to follow the insane person. Alright, let's get this moving along. There we go. We have overwritten everything. I'm going to make sure I've overwritten this. Alright, cool. Okay, it's all you. I'll be waiting right here. You shouldn't have any trouble getting over this fence, right? If anything happens, yell really loud and I'll come get you, okay? Okay. Alright. Time to die, time to die, time to demon die. It's taller than I thought. Can I really get over it? See? Nah, I'm not scared. Get hit back. Get hit back. Get hit back. Huh? Where? It must be nighttime. I must have woken up in the middle of the night again. Probably drank too much juice before bed. Since I'm up anyway, guess I'll go wake Big Brother and bug him a little before I go back to sleep. May drink a nice big glass of peach juice too. Yeah, that sounds good. Get hit back. Huh? Get hit back. Get hit back. What? Get it back. The spirit of a little girl appears right in front of Yuka's face, glowing a bluish white. Where her left eye should be, only a gaping empty socket can be seen. As the squatting snip-snip sound grows ever louder, and the spirit draws nearer and presents the item she holds in her hand. It's a pair of sewing scissors, and she's brandishing them dangerously close to Yuka's face. The inner blades are dull, rusty, and caked with blood. There's a little doubt that the falling vents are going to be unimaginably excruciating. Give it back. Give it back. Give me back my eye. The girl repeats her futile demand over and over again, Bring the blades closer and closer each time. I can't move. Big brother. Give it to me. Yuka's left eye offers little resistance as the jagged, blood-soaked blade is plunged deep within. Her vision runs red as waves of unbearable agony trigger unconscious streams of primal, nearly animalistic torment. She instinctively reaches up to pull the scissors out, but just touching them lightly causes new jolts of torturous misery to flow through her body. The sound of a foreign object scraping against her cranium echoes through her mind mercilessly, not from her eardrums, but directly to her brain. No other experience could possibly have prepared her for this. It's all the suffering of the world, coalesced into a single moment. The pain grows exponentially worse with each heartbeat, yet the trauma of the experience makes the heart beat faster, creating an endless cycle. It's not something you can adapt to. It's not something you can ignore. All you can do is thank heaven above that you finally will die. Yeah, about that. You're in Heavenly Host. Heaven's cut off. Your god has no power here. Give it back. Give it back. Yep. Little messed up, I know. But I did say I'm following through with my promise. I'm going to 100% complete this game. 100%. All name tags, all deaths, everything. Alright, let's check our progress. Far from second floor and died. Eyes dug out of skull by spirit. Succumbed to poison and collapse. This one's the victim's memoirs. Alright! Let's get to those victims' memoirs then.
Yoshi.
Alright. Yeah, Satoshi did not wait like you said. Big brother? Big brother, where are you? No. No. I mean, clearly what obviously happened here is to Satoshi, yeah, he's definitely still waiting for Yuka. He 100% is. It's just the ghosts found, like, the perfect opportunity to yoink her into a completely different space as a means of separating them to cause trauma for the both of them. So, you know, they decide to, the evil spirits kind of decide to monopolize on that. Lovely. Right. Well, we're going to overwrite this. Since now the objective is to find Victim's Memoirs number 5. And that would imply that we need to get to Satoshi. So it's time to put those beads of ours to good use. So if I recall, I do not want to enter the boys' or girls' lavatories at any cost. I think that's the boys' lavatories. I do not want to enter that room at any cost. Avoid the boys' lavatories. So I don't really know. I don't know where to find any future corpses. But I need to wander around, I think. Maybe find Morshigi. Yep. You're Mochida's sister. I swear, this place is going to drive us all batty. To think there'd be a corpse like this so close by. Hmm? You're shaking. What happened to Mochida? Big brother's gone away somewhere. You poor thing. Come with me. I'll help you find him. No, I'll be okay. I'll search for him myself. Why are you running? Yeah, I'm not intimidated by you. She's not breathing. Her eyes have a hollow appearance to them, yet still retain a tiny echo of life and reflect a palpable sense of terror. I mean, to Yuka's eyes, for all Yuka knows, like, he probably killed this person right here. Which is perfectly understandable. But I know better. I don't... Morshigi is harmless. It's almost as if she could snap out of it at any moment and can stand up and walk away. The corpse is so fresh, simply being in its presence is disquieting. Sorry, I read that wrong. Like, okay, Murshiki, I know... Murshiki, you're going about this the wrong way. I'm just gonna say this right now. Actually, I don't even know if Murshki's entirely there. Like, he's being influenced by the school in some sense. Like, he's not really behaving like himself, but I know for a fact he's not a threat. Hell, what is he going to do? Beat me to death with his fucking flip phone? He's going to Albert Wesker and defeat me with his glasses. Yeah, there's nothing I can do with that. Alright. I know what I need to do. I need to trigger something else. I need to probably go right here. I feel like I'm gonna burst. Yep. That falls on her. Eek. I feel like I'm gonna burst. Is that to bait me to go to the bathrooms? Because I'm not doing that. I know better. There we are. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Big brother, you lied. You lied to me. You said you wouldn't leave me by my set. Eh? Are you injured? That's not my big brother. I'm so sorry. My name is Yuka Mochida. Yuya Kazami, 11th grader at Byokun High School. Yuka, was it? Were you also spirited away here? After performing the forbidden Sachiko charm? I don't know. I foregore. I see. Given that you called me Big Brother a moment ago, I assume he's come here with you? Big Brother... Yeah. You poor girl.
僕も
I
妹
have
とはぐれて
also become separated from
探
my
して
little
いると
sister,
ころ
and
なんだ
I'm presently searching for her.
妹の
Your
子
little
が
sister
こ
is
こ
in
に
here?
うん
She is.
よかったら一緒
If
にお
you'd
いで
like, you may accompany me. We'll
君
look
の
for
お
your
兄
big
さん
brother
もさ
along the
生
way.
きているものはできるだ
In a
け
place like this, after all,
ひと
the
まとま
living
りに
should
なって
stick
いた
around
方
as
が
much
い
as
い
possible.
僕の妹も
My poor sister's
君
probably
の
off
よう
somewhere
に
crying right now,
な
just
一
as
緒
you
に
are.
探してくれ
I
るか
simply must find her. So, what do you say? You join the hunt?
お兄ちゃんを
分かった
Yuka, what did I tell you about
大
talking
丈
to
夫
strangers?
きっと見つかるよ
Especially when they don't know how to button up their fucking shirt. I will, fear not. I'm certain we'll cross this path. Yeah. Alright. This is Yuya Kazami. Now, he has the special buff of using his character art, being the only character with his character art reused in the Steam version, which I find absolutely hilarious as it is enraging to me. So he has the added buff where he's hot in every fucking reality. Which, no, that is completely intentional. And it pisses me off. So, Yuya has the special ability to do this to
これじゃ通れないな
cabinets.
よし
We're not getting through here with this in our way, so... There.
すごい
Yep. Doesn't matter. I'm only using this for progress. Let's see. So one of the items I've pried up. Take it. Yes, please. A board! Infinite possibilities within a board. Alright. Yeah, no. This... This is going to be a sort of a mad dash to get back to Satoshi for me. Because I don't really see the point in lingering here with Yuka right now. Okay. So, I think the goal right now is to get Yuka to go piss in the girls' lavatories. But there's these charms in the way. So we need to somehow do things. She's not breathing. Her eyes have a hollow appearance, so yep. Are you alright? This is terrible.
ゆかちゃん
Yeah, have you seen the
子供たちの
Ghosts
幽
of
霊
the
は見たか
Children?
校
Yeah, I
内の
have.
張り紙や
I've
ダ
been
イ
reading
イング
school
メッセー
flyers
ジを
and dying message cards
僕もいろいろ
throughout
と
the
あの
school.
子供たちを
And it
殺
seems the
害し
ghost
た
of a man who
大人
killed
の
these
霊もい
children
る
are somewhere,
ここに
are here somewhere as well.
鉄槌を持った大
He's
き
apparently
な
quite large, wields a hammer.
どうや
You
らそいつ
best be
が
on your
僕の
guard.
仲間も
I've
何
had great many of friends,
何人も
many,
何人も
many people killed by that
あいつや
man and those wretched
子供
children. At any rate,
とにかく
it seems clear we should stick
バラ
together,
バラでいる
as
と
there's simply no
何が
telling
起こ
what
るかわ
may
からない
happen if we part
僕の
ways.
妹と
Come,
君のお
we
兄
must
さ
find
ん
my
は
sister
早
and
く
brother before it's too late.
兄ちゃん大丈夫か
Yes, because that seems like a perfect thing to tell to a kid that behaves like they're the age of like 9. Regardless, I know Yuka's age is not actually 9. She's, I think she's 16 or something. I don't remember. I don't remember her actual age, but it's something absurd to how you think it is. I cannot cross that. That's fine. We just need Kizami to do some things. Okay, well, that person's disintegrated. 3, the final part of the puzzle. It all comes together. You know, it's just hit me. I probably shouldn't be speedrunning too much. because there's only 7 name tags left. And some of these, like, corpses are hidden pretty well. Like, someone's trying to cover up the bodies. Like, who's gonna find them? The cops? Yeah. Cops aren't even gonna believe that a haunted school even exists. Alright. We need to find the music room.
Kaori.
Yep, that corpse is not gonna give me anything. Yep, nope. Kazami, need you to do this. Okay, I think... No, there's a reason we did that. There is a reason we did that. I remember. There are a few sentences scribbled on the surface of this desk. I fucking remember this. I remember this because this is what caused me to lose so many hours trying to figure out how to make progress. Kaori, be careful around the green goo. Splatter all over, it can kill you. Iron individuals here who left behind shoes blessed with holy water. Everyone wears them. Yep. And join hands and they can traverse the green goo. Whenever I see sorrowful bodies of those who died here, I feel as if I may go bad with worry. I beg of you, survive these ordeals, live. A pair of shoes with a faint, nearly imperceptible bluish glow catches your eye from under the desk. Take them? Yes. See, there's literally no tell where these shoes are. I feel like if they went through this amount of effort, I feel like if they went through this amount of effort to like remaster the game, there should be like a tell, like a glowing symbol right here that there's something here. Otherwise, they're just gonna be wandering for like ages on end. It doesn't make sense to me why there isn't a tell. But yeah, this solves the music room. There's nothing else to do here. Can't even look at that. Okay. We now have the special shoes, so we can just walk through fire now, in a sense. Which I think we're going to do immediately, because I can't think of anything better to do with my time. Alright, away we go! Look at this corpse. Ah, man, I love seeing things. Hey! Weren't you in... Wasn't this inside the art room before? What's the matter? It's probably just my imagination. No, it's not. Alright. Regardless, let's, Yep, we can just walk through this. No problem. Permanent records won't open. Crystal of Unsealing. What seems to be a problem, Yuka? I really have to go to the bathroom. I don't tell me you've been holding it all this time. My, best to find a way to relieve yourself then, though I seem to recall our options being rather limited. It certainly hecking is. Alright, so we have special shoes, a totem of undying, a board, and a crystal that allows me to skip to Satoshi. Okay, I do not want to fuck with the girls' laboratories because that is clearly what I need the crystal for. I want to find more corpses before I progress. We're just gonna unseal this. Crystal unsealing shattered. I have a board. The focus is now completely finished. It's now opening with no difficulty whatsoever.
入れそうだね。
Seems useful
行って
now.
くる
Will
か
you
い？
be alright by yourself? I'll be
じゃあ
okay.
ここ
Get
で
to it
待って
then.
るから
I'll be
ね。
waiting right here for you. Thanks. Kizami.
刻
Kizami, is it really you?
みじゃないか。
黒崎、
Kurosaki,
お前も無事だったの
you're
か？
alive.
ああ
You too. Man, are you a sight for sore eyes?
やっと生きてるやつに会
Finally,
えたぜ
someone who isn't dead.
くそ
God forsaken this place this is.
参ったよな。
I was at my wit's end just
校舎の
now.
外も
Let me
す
tell
げえ
you,
深い樹
outside
海
of
だ
the
し
school
よ。
there's nothing but trees as far as the eye can see.
外に出ると
I
迷
thought
って
about
この
braving the
校舎に
wilderness,
戻っ
but
て
it
くるこ
seems
とす
like
ら
one of those
できな
forests
く
is
な
the
るら
lost
し
you see in video games. Once you enter, you can never leave.
い。
So
一
what the hell
体
is this
ここは
place
どこ
anyway?
なんだよ。ちくし
Damn it
ょ
all,
う
there are actual
なん
honest
か
to goodness
人玉
ghosts
とか
in
い
here,
る
you
し。
know?
も
I think
う
we
帰
may
れ
be
ないか
stuck
も
here
し
for
れない
good.
な。
There's no way
俺
out
た
for
ち。
any of us.
お前
Did you see
見た
Mitsuki in the
か
next room? She's dead.
あ
Yeah, I saw. I
俺
just don't know how to handle
ビビっち
this.
まって
I
よ。
feel like
人が
there's
一生
a
の目
certain
にする死
number
体の
a
数が
certain
決まっ
number
て
of
ると
dead
したら
bodies a
さ。
person's expected to see within his
もう
lifetime.
俺一生
And I
分超えた
swear,
数の死
in the
体
last hour alone, I
見
think
ち
I
まった
far
気がする
surpassed
よ。
my quota.
くそ
Just yesterday,
Mitsuki-san
Mitsuki dumped her boyfriend after
彼氏
finding
に
out
4
he
股
was
か
he was
けられて
cheating
て
on her
さ。
with 3 other women.
昨
She's
日そい
basically
つ振っ
been
たから
really down about
朝
it
か
all
ら元
morning.
気なかったんだよ。
Fucking Christ, I forgot about this story.
だから俺授業中に面
So I
白メー
sent
ル
her
いっぱい送
stupid
ってやったんだ。
text messages during class to cheer her up.
そしたら休み
She
時間
seemed
に
mad
めちゃ
about
く
it
ちゃキレ
during
ら
the
れて
study
さ。
hall.
ありがとうってメ
But
ールく
then
れた
she
んだよ。
sent me a thank you message the very next
せっ
period.
かく
I think I was
元気
actually
出し
able to
て
lift
く
her
れたのに
spirits a little.
あの子供の
Now,
幽霊た
though,
ちに
she's gone,
殺さ
killed
れ
by
たのか。
actual spirits. I guess it was those children. What? What?
え キザミ
Kizami,
お前
what
何すん
are
だ
you
よ。
doing? Isn't it obvious? She wasn't killed by spirits. She was killed by your friend. Kizami.
ここでは
Within these
あいつらに
walls,
殺され
it
る
doesn't matter if you're
俺
killed
に
by
殺される
them
のも
or
同じ
killed
だ
by me.
どうせ
Either way,
死ぬんだ
you're dead. Yep. Okay, so I clearly missed some name
なんだ
tags.
どうしたんだ俺。
What happened? Where am I? I still had a board on Kizami. I couldn't figure out where the board went.
気を失っていたのか。
Was I knocked out? Yuka.
ゆか
Yuka, are you there? Okay. Hamley Host Elementary School closure date, blah blah. Okay. Inventory of incoming students. 21 boys, 10 girls, 13 boys from all these elementary schools and other places. 18 girls, 6 girls from that place. Okay. Nothing really important to be gathered here. There's a plaque inside with a case commemorating the school establishment. It's covered in bloody handprints as if someone was frantically caressing it. It's haphazardly crammed and bursting with crumpled up documents, newspaper clippings, and scrap paper. School scandals continue. Principal questioned on liability. A cursed school. The many grisly happenings at Heavenly Host. School nurse reported missing. Yeah, lots of things wrong with this place. That's a corpse I need to grab. I think that's the victim's memoirs. We need to grab the corpse and then we'll wait. Heavenly Host of Bolton, an individual affiliated with the school, broke into the building last night and killed himself. This is the third such incident. The deceased, a 72-year-old single male from a neighboring prefecture. That's still fucked up, though. Strange but true. Stories of the occult chasing down the hidden past the cursed school building. It really exists, by Kao Kabiki. Give it a look. Read it.
数日の間に
Over the course of
立
several
て続けに
days,
町
a
内で多
series
数
of
発生
incidents
してい
occurred
た
within this town in
連
which
続
young
児童
children
失踪
disappeared
事
one
件
after
は
another.
警察機構の入念な
Their
捜査の
whereabouts were
末
ultimately discovered through the
最悪の
thorough
形で
police
解
investigation,
決へと
but
向
said
かう
findings were very much a worst-case
天神
scenario.
小学校の開校
Three of the
当
missing
初から
children were
閉
found
鎖され
dead
てい
in
た
a
地下
concealed
室で
room beneath the Heavenly
行
Host
方不明
Elementary,
になってい
officially
た
unused
児童
throughout the
3名
school's
が
history.
殺害される直前だっ
The
たの
fourth
か
missing child was thankfully still
怯えた様
alive,
子で座
quaking
り
in fear
込
on
む
the ground,
女児1名
presumably only moments away from the demise when police
そして
arrived.
血ま
Capping
み
off
れ
the
のハサミを
nightmarish
手に
scene
行
was an
進して
adult
いる
male member of the school's teaching staff who seemed to be in a state of
同校の
confusion.
教員
In his
1
hands were a
名
pair
が
of
発見
bloodied
された
scissors.
救出された女児の
The
証言
surviving
から追
elementary
及
school
は
student,
進み
after psychological
男は
counseling,
女児
gave
を
official
含む
testimony
4名の
fingering
児童の誘拐
the
と
scissor man as abductor and
殺害
murderer.
を認めたた
A
め
staff member in
未
question
成
was
年者
officially
回
charged
収
with multiple
殺
counts of
害
abduction and
およ
murder
び
of
死
minors,
体損壊
as
な
well
どの
as
罪で
desecration of the dead.
送検されるも
He was
刑事
quickly
裁判
taken
に
to
て
trial where an
心神喪
insanity
失が
plea
認定
spared
さ
him
れ
from
無
prison
罪
or death,
医療施設に
but
放り込
resulted
まれ
in
た
his compulsory admittance to a mental
この犯
hospital.
人の極の男は
Interestingly,
同校
the
教師と
perpetrator of
校
these
長の子
crimes
息である
was none other
生
than the
来
school
快活の
principal's
性
own
質であった
son,
が
who was widely renowned for his jovial
起因する
personality.
要素が
However,
全
due to
く不明
mental
の
ailment
突
of
発性
unknown
の脳障
origin,
害から
he began losing his
年
ability
々
to speak
教
little
員
by
として
little
弁を
during his
振るうこ
years
とが
teaching at Heavenly
困
Host.
難になっていた
Once his speech was all but gone, he began
事
searching
件
for
の
alternate
数ヶ
places
月
of
前より
employment, which
別の就
occupied him
職
for
先を探す日々を続けていた
several
が
months prior to the crime.
結果は芳しく
The
なく
results of the endeavor were not
日中
favorable,
町内を
however,
所在投げ
and
に
most of his
ふ
days
ら
were
ふら
spent
と歩いてい
staggering
るとこ
idly
ろを
through the
何度も
streets.
目撃されてい
His
たよう
reputation quickly
男は
degraded.
入所後数ヶ
Several
月
months
で
after his
看護医
admittance
た
to
ちの
the
隙を
mental
ついて
hospital, he
療
managed
養
to
施
slip
設から
past the
脱
main
走
nurses on duty and escape the
天神
premises.
小学校の地下室
Immediately
に
upon
入り
doing
込
so,
み
he made his way into
首を
the
吊って自
concealment
殺し
basement
た
of the room of Heavenly Host Elementary, where he took his own life by
この事
hanging.
件で殺された
The
児童た
three
ちは
children
ほ
he
と
had
んどが
killed
天
were
神小の
all
生徒
Heavenly
たち
Host
だった
Elementary
犯人
students.
逮捕時に寸出の
But the
ところで
one girl
救
who
出
was
された
rescued
女
from
児
the
は
gaping maw of
天
the
神
eternal
小の
slumber
生
was
徒事
not.
件後他県
Following
に
her
移ってい
close
ったとされ
call,
ている
she and her family moved to another prefecture far from the memories that no doubt would have otherwise haunted them
悪い
forever.
噂の立ってしまった天
Sadly,
神
this
小
was
学
the
校の
only the
不運
beginning
が
of the
その
misfortune
後
that
も
would
収まら
hereafter
ず
plague the school, which had already earned itself many an unsettling
忍び
rumor.
込んだ変質者によ
Over
る
the
強
next few
姦事
years,
件や
Heavenly Host would
自殺
become
の
a
舞台とし
stage
て
for
利用され
countless
たため
incidents of rape, molestation, and suicide.
生徒数が大
With
幅に減
student
り
registration
つい
and
には
attendance
廃
dwindling
校
at
に追い
an
込まれ
alarming
た
rate in response to these crimes, the school was eventually shut down.
当時60歳になっ
The
ていた校
60-year-old
長
principal
は
at the time
自
had
らの
become
屋敷の
infamous
襖
as an
や壁
eccentric who adored
畳
his
など
walls, doors, and furniture with incomprehensible
意味
graffiti.
不明の文字の羅列を書き
Even
殴る
later
など
forensic
非行が
analysis
目
of
立
the
ってい
writings
たが
throughout his office could make little sense of his haphazard scribblings and
廃校決
enumerations.
定のその翌
And the
日
day after school's closure date was
天神小
finalized,
の
the
屋根から
ageless
飛び降
eccentric
りて
threw himself
自
from
殺して
its
首の
roof.
骨を折り
He broke his neck
即
on
死だったよ
impact,
うで
dying instantly.
賛美極まる事件で
As you can clearly discern, the sordid history of the
私はこの
school
一
is
連の
indeed
事件の
awful,
陰に
but there may be
人
more
知
to
を
it
超え
than
た
merely a
力の
series of
動き
unfortunate
巨
incidents.
大なる呪詛の
A
側面を
power
見ている
greater than any of us can comprehend may be acting as
鍵を
puppeteer
握る
from the
人物は
shadows,
やはり
maintaining an actual tangible curse upon this property.
現場で 同
And the
い
key
年
to
の
it
子供
all
たちが惨
lies
殺
with
さ
the
れるの
sole
を目撃し
survivor,
てしまった
a girl
不
who
幸
bore
な
witness
生
to
存
the brutal
者
murders and mutilations of 3 children no older than
事
she,
件を生き残った
the girl in the red
赤い服
dress,
の少女だ
the one who got away.
怪奇事件ルポライター
My
の私が
investigation into the
機会をい
supernatural
ただ
side
いた
of this
本誌展
horrific
の連
massacre
載
is
は
only
始
just
ま
the
ったば
beginning.
かり
Rest assured, I intend to make this a regular feature.
このまま追跡取材を
I've
進め
begun
てみた
gathering
いと思う
data as a follow-up report,
続報
so
に期
stay
待してい
tuned.
て
The
ほ
next
しい
issue promises to uncover more details in this morbidly fascinating story.
この事件
According to this article,
一人
one
女
girl
の子が
survived the
助かっていたの
murders,
か
but if this photograph is
さっ
correct,
き見かけた
then that's the same
赤い
girl in the
服を
red
着た
dress
女
we
の子
saw
の幽霊
earlier.
を倒して殺されなかった子まで一緒に
Why would someone
こ
who
こに幽
wasn't
霊となって
killed
存在してい
here
るんだ
be haunting the school? Oh yeah, that's a 72-year-old guy jumping off the building. That's fucked up. That's really sad. That's upsetting to see. Alright, there's a pick-upable right there. I want that name tag. I want the name tag. I want the name tag. I want the name tag so freaking badly. There's no save point here. So if I die, it's back to Kazami. And finding the last of the name tags. Read it. Looks like I'll be dying soon, so I'm going to try to keep my finger steady, so just this one last time. The bleeding never stopped, and I'm getting colder and colder. I can barely see. In the end, we never did find one another, and unless you magically pop out of the shadows real soon, we never will. Mitsuharu, I've always idolized you. You constantly surpassed me in every way, always one step ahead, no matter what we were doing. I kept telling myself at some point that I'd turn a corner and see you'd be there. But I knew better. My brain knew better. My brain rejected that notion from the beginning. God, that's sounding so relatable now. Jesus Christ. If I should dream in death, though, then I know I'm going to see you when I turn this next corner, like I've been praying for all this time. We can beat up on each other like we used to, and I'll never. Yeah, whatever. We've seen this death
なん
before
だ頭が
in a different video of mine, but yeah. A wave of nausea, unbearable despair suddenly washed over Satoshi's entire body. The next thing he knew, he was standing in the corner of an extremely narrow red room. His movements weren't his own. It was as if his mind were disconnected from his body, with no perception of surface or gravity or motion. After a sudden dip jarred his senses, he realized he was moving purely on nerve impulses with no direction or control. Perhaps he had been taken in by the curse, by the wave of negativity that permeated the space far beyond the spectrum of human understanding. His shell of body might as well have been a twig skipping across the ground in a windstorm. Without warning, his very sense of self had been completely destroyed, leaving him in a virtually lobotomized state. Average Twitter users be like, "It seems the remnants of a man's tormented soul are indeed a thing best left untouched." For this dying message and the curse it carried certainly had no trouble at all dismantling the essence that was once a boy named Satoshi. Yep. Alright, we're dead. We're dead. Okay. Well, we got the victim's memoirs. And there's only a purple pick-upable in that last room. Let's look at the ending list for Chapter 3. The true end. Fell from second floor and died. I dug out skull by spirit. Breed victims of murder souls was taken over by despair and rotted away. Succumbed to poison and collapsed. Yeah, okay. So, there's a little more definite description now. That is one benefit of this version of Corpse Bride, the more recent remake. We get more accurate depiction of what actually happened. And his soul's apparently taken over by despair and rotted away. Look at that. I think I said something different, but, you know, how would I have known the specifics? Okay, back to these two. We have a board. We don't know what to do with it. Corpse Fairy game, despite my love for this game. Well, we're not getting through this in our way, so we're gonna move this. Why? That was unexpected. Okay, I did remember that. Now, how many corpses do you think we're gonna find here? Can we find them all? Really wish it didn't reduce my visibility here because I kind of need to see. Yuki. All right. Hato. Yeah. See, they hid these corpses right here that are completely optional to get. Damn, there's a recently dead person here. Oh, you! Player suffered a blow to the head, her skull is cracked open with dried blood everywhere. Broken glasses was 290 name tag. Emi Urabe. Pretty sure we'll see you later. Okay, well, TV static. Let's not forget, we still have the board. Nothing's over until we find a place to place this board. Picture of 4 dead children here. Place the loose board. Yes. It's an extraordinarily tiny corpse, and in its hand is a school printout with some text written on the back in felt tip pen. Daddy, I want to go back to Heganso. There are even elementary schools here? What a wretched fate. How on earth did she get caught up in this mess? Nobody knows, Kazami. Nobody knows. There are 3 corpses left. Alright, yes, I wish to exit. Then I might find the last 3 corpses. Oh, wait, I missed a corpse right there. Alright, that's 2 left. I almost missed a corpse because of the fucking narrow view scope that I have. Yeah, okay, so you have a name tag. She's not breathing. Snap out of it. There we go! Why'd I have to interact with you twice? Ah, I'm back. Alright, can I access the corpse? Yes, I can, because the victim's memoirs aren't here anymore to get in my way. Give me this. Kane Hagiwara. That was a lot of work to get one hecking name tag. Okay, so getting all the victim's memoirs locks you out of a whole name tag. That is genius, but also very mean. Why would you do that? Ugh. Alright. It's fine. We've been doing good. I now need to double check my work. Got all of them in chapter 2 and got all of them in chapter 1. Alright. Sweet. We'll worry about 4 and 5 for a later episode. Okay. So I'm pretty sure we've read everything here. That one's about the 17-year-old. That one's the in-depth research. Let's pick up the digital video camera that we're going to need in the next chapter. Kabiki research data, which is the name of the guy who wrote this this little paper right here and is being very observant about everything. Paranormal researcher and stuff. Oh right, it wants me to read the it wants me to read the paper. It wants me to read the plot development. Alright, fine, I'll read it. Wow, this is amazing. What a read. This is amazing. Alright, anyway. Damn, looks like I'm locked in.
大切な人を案
Don't
ず
worry
る
so
思
much
い
for another's well-being. That
そ
it
れゆえ
torments
受
you
け
to
る
the
痛み
core.
や苦しみは死者にも生者
It's
に
an
も
exquisite
隔てなく
stigmata
与えら
that
れる
affects the
美しい
living
成婚
as the and the dead alike.
君は
And you are? Ugh, her eyes are so cloudy, like a dead fish.
私は
I'm the
ここで
spirit of a girl who died here.
そうか
Okay, I'm really not sure how to
なん
respond
て
to
言ったら
that.
いいの
幸せと不幸は隣り合わ
Happiness
せ
and unhappiness are linked. Whenever
安
one
易に
attempts
幸
to
福
gain
を
good
得ようと
fortune
す
with
るに
little
は
effort,
それなりのリス
there's
クが
always a
伴うも
risk.
の
何を言っ
What
て
are
る
you
んだ
trying to say?
あなた方がこの学校
You
に
and your
閉じ込めら
friends
れた
have
の
become
は
trapped in this school
幸せの
because you
幸子
performed
さ
the
んを
Sachiko
行
Era
って
after charm and
失
messed it
敗
up.
したからです
幸子さん
Sachiko? You mean that paper doll thing we all
Oh.
did? How did we mess
誰
it
か
up?
が
One of you chanted the
唱える
phrase too
回
many
数を増
times,
や
or
した
too
か
few.
減
The
らし
number
た
of
か
participants determines the number of repetitions that
人
must be
数分た
spoken.
だ誰かが
And somebody goofed. Mm-hmm.
ちゃんと9回唱えた
I reset 9 times.
幸子さんお願いします
Sachiko, we beg of you, 9 times.
唱える回数が
You
人
have to say
数
it
が
one
多
time
か
for
った
every
り少
person
なか
present,
った
no
り
more
す
no
ると
less, or the charm will fail.
俺は確かに
I'm pretty sure it wasn't me. I remember saying it 9 times.
失敗した
So
の
did
か
someone else mess up? And is that why?
そ
No.
うじゃない
No, I'm not gonna start placing blame.
こんな事態
This wasn't anyone's fault.
わざ
Nobody
と
could. Yeah, well,
かも
Satoshi being the
お
voice of
友
reason
達
here,
の
like
誰かが
nobody would have
面倒で
expected
適
this
当
would
に
have
唱え
happened.
たか
And to be honest, it could be an easy mistake. I mean, come on, math is hard. All right. If you can't count it, like, sometimes you can get too lazy to even count to 10 with all your fingers. It may have been on purpose, or one of your friends probably thought the whole thing was silly and just didn't even bother to count. Yeah, exactly.
あるいはもっと遊びた
Or
く
maybe a
て
misguided member of your group didn't want the fun to end and knowingly flubbed the charm in a vain attempt at prompting a do-over. No.
わざとでなくても
Even if it wasn't on purpose, some of your friends have a tendency to not take things very seriously,
失
no?
敗しても考えそう
It's
ですよ
not
ね
conceivable that they'd mess up.
まあいいや
Or just
バ
say,
レない
oh well, it's not like I'll ever be found out.
こんな恐ろしい出
Without
来
even
事が
realizing that their
発展
actions
する
would
とも知
ultimately
らず
damn
に
you all.
誰も申告しなか
No
っ
one's
た
owned
の
up
でし
to
ょ
it, right?
失
Not a
敗した
single one of your
ごめん
friends
な
has
さいっ
said
て
to you, I screwed up, I'm so very sorry.
いい加減にしてくれ
Shut the hell up already. For instance, we haven't even been able to see each other, so of course they wouldn't be able to, like, admit to shit. You're just saying that just to piss me off.
ごめんなさい
My apologies. I've proposed far too many likely scenarios, it seems.
職業柄かしら
Perhaps it's the nature of my
もうペンは
job.
とっくに折った
I've
はず
since
なのですけ
abandoned
ど
my writings after all.
あなたは
You do still have your scrap of paper doll, no? Be sure to hang on to that, and hang on tight. Treat it like a
あ
memento.
なたの
A memento of those who are dear to you. Sorry to cut this short, but I'm in a bit of a hurry here.
妹の姿が見えないんだ
I
よ
seem to have gotten separated from my little sister, and
他の奴らを見つけないと。
there are still some other people I need to find too.
心配する気持ち
Such concern for your
心をか
friends,
き乱す
and all the
衝動
impulses that go with it,
それ
spurring
でいい
the
の
heart
で
into
す
action. Truly a noble sentiment.
おまじないとは人
That's
が
all
人を
charms
思
really are,
う
you
気
know.
持ち
They represents one's
心
regard for other people.
そのもの
They're like microcosms of the soul.
それが愛情であれ
Whether it
憎
be
し
love
みで
or
あれ
hate, all you need is a truly
思
strong
いが
emotion to
強
set
け
them
れば
off.
強いまじないはパワーを
The
発揮す
stronger
る
it
ので
is,
す
the more powerful the charm.
スプレンドマウスホック
Splend man's hook. That was in English. Holy shit. That was in English.
熱い
I'm burning up. Wait,
待って
hold
く
on.
れ一体
What are you?
フリジデツインボール
体が焼けるように
It feels
熱
like
い
my body's on fire. Stop this. Please stop.
ボールツイルドフリジデホックマウススプレッド
Every single word she is saying is in English. I don't think I've ever noticed that
私
before.
たちの邪魔をする者は許
We will
し
not
ま
allow
せん
anyone to stand in our way.
苦しみ抜くといいわ
Those who do will suffer without mercy.
行きなさい
Now go.
思い人
Go
の
to the
も
one
と
who
へ
occupies your thoughts.
もう遅いかも
Though
しれませ
you
んけ
probably
ど
won't make it in time. And Satoshi's fate is left up into mystery. Well, not so much mystery. We, like other people who watch this channel, know what happens to him. Because Chapter 4 is as far as I've gotten. Nobody's seen the final chapter of this game. Extra 2 has been unlocked. Extra 11 has been unlocked. Oh goody. Okay, I've already done like 2 extra chapters. Along with when I did the chapter 1 episode. So we're going to do that after we finish the main story. So we're going to go into chapter 4 and then 5, and then we're going to do the extra content because of things that I've learned from a newer extra chapter that I have never seen before. So to keep the chronology in a sensible state, we're going to do that. Either way, this is where we're going to end the episode, so if you enjoyed, subscribe and Power Force today, and I will see you in whatever I do next. Farewell everyone, and goodbye.